Beware, the universe is stirring and you're already caught in its pull. A rare celestial event is unfolding in April 2025, and it's about to unleash a wave of energy that could transform your life in ways you never imagined. The waxing crescent moon, a subtle yet electrifying phase, is rising and its power is already rippling through the cosmos. You might have felt it, those restless nights, sudden bursts of inspiration, or an unshakable sense that something big is coming. This isn't just another lunar phase, it's a cosmic turning point that could redefine your path. Are you ready to harness its energy, or will you let this moment slip away? If you've been searching for the perfect time to ignite your dreams, set bold intentions, or tap into a surge of growth, the waxing crescent is your signal. But here's the catch, it's a fleeting window, often ignored, yet brimming with untapped potential. This phase could be the key to unlocking clarity, purpose, and transformation in your life. Have you noticed strange symptoms lately, vivid dreams, a racing mind, or a deep urge to change? That's the waxing crescent whispering to you, urging you to act. Don't wait, this energy is building and it's calling your name. In this video, we're diving into the heart of this cosmic mystery. We'll unravel how the waxing crescent is already influencing your emotions, relationships, and personal journey, even if you haven't realized it yet. This isn't just a lunar phase, it's a catalyst for growth, and if you know how to align with it, you'll be unstoppable. So, ask yourself, have you felt a stirring deep inside, a quiet pull towards something new? That's the waxing crescent's energy awakening within you. If you've been feeling these changes, comment, "I have felt it," below. I want to hear your story. Let's journey together into this cosmic shift. We'll uncover the secrets of the waxing crescent and show you how to harness its power to manifest your deepest desires. Whether you're a seasoned stargazer or just beginning to feel the universe's pull, this video will guide you to tap into this energy in a life-changing way. Before we dive deeper, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and show your support with a super thanks. Let's align with the cosmos together. The moon's journey through the sky is a mesmerizing dance, a rhythmic cycle that pulses with energy and meaning. It moves through 8 distinct phases, each carrying a unique vibration that resonates with the universe and with you. From the shadowy new moon to the radiant full moon, each phase offers a chance to connect with something greater. But the waxing crescent? It's the spark that ignites transformation. Right now, as this phase approaches in April 2025, its energy is building, a gentle yet unstoppable force that's ready to propel you forward. Are you feeling the momentum yet? The moon's celestial dance is more than a visual spectacle, it's a cosmic symphony that has echoed through the ages, influencing life on Earth in ways both seen and unseen. As it orbits our planet, the moon moves through 8 distinct phases, each one a chapter in a 29.5-day story of renewal, growth, and release. This cycle isn't just a scientific phenomenon, it's a spiritual roadmap, a guide that ancient cultures and modern seekers alike have followed to align with the rhythms of the universe. And right now, as we approach the waxing crescent in April 2025, the universe is sending you a signal, a call to action that you cannot ignore. Have you felt it yet? That subtle shift in your energy, that quiet whisper urging you to step into something new? If you haven't, you will soon, because this phase is already stirring the cosmos and its effects are rippling into your life. Let's break down the lunar cycle to truly grasp the significance of this moment. It all begins with the new moon, a time of darkness and stillness when the moon is completely hidden from view, positioned between the Earth and the sun. This is a moment of introspection, a cosmic reset where the slate is wiped clean and the universe invites you to dream anew. But as the moon begins its journey around Earth, it emerges from this darkness, revealing itself as a delicate waxing crescent, a thin sliver of light that marks the first step toward illumination. This phase is followed by the first quarter, where the moon is half-lit, a symbol of balance and decision-making. Then comes the waxing gibbous, a time of refinement and preparation as the moon grows fuller, building toward the climax of the full moon, a radiant burst of clarity and release. After this peak, the energy shifts as the moon begins to wane, moving through the waning gibbous, a phase of gratitude and reflection, then the last quarter, a time of letting go, and finally the waning crescent, where the moon prepares to return to darkness, completing the cycle before starting anew. Each of these phases carries a unique energy, a distinct vibration that resonates with different aspects of your life. The new moon is for dreaming, the full moon for releasing, the waning phases for surrender, but the waxing crescent? It's the spark that sets everything in motion. It's the moment when the universe hands you a blank canvas and says, "What will you create?" This phase, often overlooked in favor of the more dramatic full moon, is where true transformation begins. It's the first breath of a new journey, the first spark of an idea, the first step toward a dream that could change your life. And in April 2025, this waxing crescent is charged with an energy unlike any other, a cosmic surge that's already stirring the ethers, preparing to unleash a wave of potential that could redefine your path. But here's the question that keeps the suspense alive. Are you ready to harness this energy, or will you let it slip through your fingers? The waxing crescent's power lies in its subtlety. It's not loud or dramatic like the full moon, nor is it as introspective as the new moon. Instead, it's a quiet force, a gentle nudge that invites you to plant the seeds of your future. Imagine a seedling pushing through the soil, reaching for the light. That's the energy of the waxing crescent. It's soft, yet relentless, a momentum that builds slowly but surely, urging you to take action. This phase is all about beginnings, about setting intentions that will grow and flourish as the moon waxes toward fullness. But there's an urgency here, a ticking clock that you can't ignore. The waxing crescent is a fleeting moment, a narrow window of opportunity that lasts only a few days. If you don't act now, if you don't seize this energy, you might miss the chance to align with the universe's flow. What dreams have you been putting off? What goals have you been hesitant to pursue? The waxing crescent is your cosmic green light. It's telling you to start now, to take that first step, to plant the seeds that will bloom into something extraordinary. But the waxing crescent's influence isn't just symbolic, it's tangible, and you might already be feeling its effects. Have you noticed a restlessness lately, a sense that something is stirring within you? Perhaps you've had vivid dreams, ones that linger in your mind long after you wake, filled with symbols and messages you can't quite decipher. Or maybe your thoughts have been racing, your mind buzzing with ideas that seem to come out of nowhere. These are the symptoms of the waxing crescent's energy, subtle yet powerful as it begins to awaken your inner world. You might feel a surge of inspiration, a sudden urge to start a new project, to write, to create, to connect with others in ways you haven't before. But there's also a flip side. Some people report feeling scattered during this phase, their emotions fluctuating as the moon's energy pulls at their subconscious. You might find yourself more sensitive, more intuitive, more in tune with the unseen forces around you. These symptoms aren't random, they're the universe's way of preparing you for what's to come. The question is, will you listen? To deepen the suspense, let's pose a cosmic question. What unseen forces are at play during this waxing crescent? Is there a larger alignment, a celestial convergence that's amplifying its power in April 2025? Some astrologers believe that the moon's phases are influenced by the positions of other planets, by solar flares, by the Earth's own magnetic field. Could there be a hidden cosmic event, something we're not yet aware of, that's making this waxing crescent more potent than ever? These unanswered questions add a layer of mystery, urging you to stay tuned, to keep exploring, to dive deeper into the cosmic currents that are shaping your life. The waxing crescent's energy is also deeply tied to the natural world. Scientifically, the moon's gravitational pull governs the tides, creating rhythms that affect oceans, lakes, and even the atmosphere. This pull is most pronounced during the new and full moons, when the sun and moon align to create spring tides, powerful surges that can reshape coastlines. But even during the waxing crescent, the moon's influence is felt, subtly shifting the Earth's rhythms in ways that ripple through the environment. Ancient cultures understood this instinctively. In the lands of Etheria, farmers planted their crops by the moon's phases, knowing that the waxing crescent was the ideal time to sow seeds for growth. In the starlit valleys of Kalindra, mystics used this phase to set intentions for their spiritual practices, believing that the moon's energy would amplify their prayers. These traditions weren't just superstition. They were rooted in a deep understanding of the moon's power, a wisdom that modern science is only beginning to catch up with. Spiritually, the waxing crescent is a time of anticipation, a moment when the universe is holding its breath, waiting to see what you'll do next. It's a phase of potential, where the smallest action can set off a chain reaction of growth and transformation. But this potential comes with a challenge: patience. Just as the moon slowly reveals more of itself, you too must allow your intentions to unfold gradually. This isn't a time for rushing or forcing. It's a time for nurturing, for tending to your dreams with care and intention. But don't mistake this gentleness for weakness. The waxing crescent's energy is a force to be reckoned with, a quiet power that can move mountains if you align with it. The question is, how will you use this energy? Will you plant the seeds of a new beginning, or will you let this moment pass you by? To make this phase even more actionable, let's explore some practical ways to connect with the waxing crescent's energy. Start by taking a moment each morning to set an intention for the day. Sit quietly, close your eyes, and visualize the crescent moon glowing softly in the sky. Imagine its light filling you with inspiration, clarity, and purpose. Then, ask yourself, what do I want to create today? What small step can I take toward my dreams? Write down your intention and carry it with you throughout the day, letting it guide your actions. You can also create a ritual to honor this phase. Light a candle each night during the waxing crescent, focusing on your goals as the flame flickers. Choose a color that resonates with your intention. Green for growth, gold for abundance, or white for clarity. As you watch the flame, imagine your dreams taking root, growing stronger with each passing day. Another way to align with this energy is through movement. The waxing crescent is a time of momentum, so incorporate gentle exercise into your routine to mirror this flow. Try a morning yoga session, focusing on poses that open your heart and mind, like a crescent moon pose or a gentle back bend. As you move, breathe deeply, imagining the moon's energy flowing through you, filling you with vitality and purpose. If yoga isn't your thing, a simple walk in nature can be just as powerful. Find a quiet spot, a park, a forest, a beach, and walk slowly, noticing the world around you. Feel the ground beneath your feet, the air on your skin, the rhythm of your breath. Let the natural world remind you of the moon's cycles, of the constant ebb and flow of life. The waxing crescent also invites you to connect with your intuition. This phase heightens your inner knowing, making it the perfect time to listen to your gut, to pay attention to the signs and synchronicities around you. Have you noticed any lately? A recurring number, a chance encounter, a song that seems to speak directly to you? These are the universe's way of communicating, and during the waxing crescent, these messages are amplified. Keep a journal to track these signs and reflect on what they might mean. You might be surprised at the insights that emerge, the clarity that comes when you tune into the cosmic currents. As we wrap up this exploration of the lunar cycle, let's leave you with one final question to keep the suspense alive. What if the waxing crescent in April 2025 is more than just a phase? What if it's the beginning of a larger cosmic shift, a turning point that will ripple through the rest of the year? The universe is always speaking to us, but during the waxing crescent, its voice is louder, clearer, more urgent. Don't ignore it. This is your moment to step into the flow, to align with the moon's energy, to set the stage for a transformation that could change everything. Are you ready to answer the call? Astrology, the ancient art of reading the stars, reveals the waxing crescent's deeper meaning. For millennia, from the temples of Solaris to the observatories of Lunara, astrologers have studied the moon's movements, seeing it as a guide for emotions, intuition, and the subconscious. While the sun represents your outward self, your ego, your shine, the moon reflects your inner world, your hidden desires, your deepest truths. And during the waxing crescent, that inner world is buzzing with potential. Astrology is a timeless language, a cosmic map that has guided humanity for thousands of years, from the ancient temples of Solaris, where priests charted the stars, to the observatories of Lunara, where scholars sought to understand the universe's mysteries. This sacred practice studies the movements of celestial bodies, planets, stars, and the moon, and their influence on life here on Earth. It's a system of wisdom that offers insights into your personality, your relationships, your life's path, and right now, it's shining a spotlight on the waxing crescent in April 2025. This isn't just another lunar phase. It's a cosmic event that's already sending shockwaves through the ethers, stirring your emotions, awakening your intuition, and urging you to act. Have you felt the shift yet? That sudden clarity, that restless energy, that pull towards something new? If you haven't, you will soon, because the waxing crescent is coming, and it's bringing a surge of potential that could change everything. In astrology, the moon holds a special place. While the sun represents your outward self, your ego, your identity, the way you shine in the world, the moon reflects your inner landscape, the hidden parts of you that shape your emotions, your instincts, your deepest desires. The moon is your subconscious, your intuition, the quiet voice that guides you when logic alone isn't enough. It's the part of you that feels the ebb and flow of life, that senses the unseen currents of the universe. And during the waxing crescent, This inner world is buzzing with energy, alive with possibility, ready to burst forth into something new. This phase is a time of growth, a moment when the moon's energy shifts from the stillness of the new moon to a rising momentum, a forward motion that's impossible to ignore. It's the first step on a new journey, the first spark of inspiration, the first breath of a dream that's been waiting to come to life. But there's an urgency here, a cosmic clock that's ticking louder with each passing day. The waxing crescent is a fleeting moment, and if you don't act now, you might miss the chance to harness its power. In April 2025, the waxing crescent will be in Gemini, an air sign ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication, intellect, and adaptability. This isn't a random alignment. It's a cosmic convergence that's amplifying the waxing crescent's energy, creating a perfect storm of mental clarity, curiosity, and connection. Gemini is a sign of duality, of movement, of ideas that spark and spread like wildfire. It's the sign of the communicator, the thinker, the explorer, and when the moon is in Gemini, your mind becomes a lightning rod for inspiration. You might feel your thoughts racing, your ideas multiplying, your words flowing with a clarity you haven't experienced in months. Have you noticed this already? A sudden urge to write, to speak, to share your thoughts with the world? That's Gemini's energy, heightened by the waxing crescent, pushing you to express yourself, to connect with others, to dive into new knowledge with a hunger you can't explain. But Gemini's influence isn't just about mental stimulation. It's about adaptability, about embracing change with an open mind and a willing heart. During this waxing crescent, you might find yourself more flexible, more open to new possibilities, more willing to take risks. You might feel a restlessness, a desire to break free from routine, to explore new paths, to connect with people who challenge your thinking. This is the universe's way of preparing you for growth, of pushing you out of your comfort zone and into the unknown. But there's a catch. Gemini's energy can be scattered, its duality pulling you in multiple directions at once. You might feel torn between different ideas, different goals, different desires. The waxing crescent is urging you to focus, to channel this energy into something meaningful, but will you rise to the challenge, or will you let this cosmic surge overwhelm you? Emotionally, the waxing crescent in Gemini is a whirlwind of excitement and uncertainty. You might feel a mix of enthusiasm and doubt, a sense that something big is on the horizon, but you're not quite sure what it is. Your intuition is heightened during this phase, your inner knowing sharper than ever. You might find yourself drawn to certain ideas, certain people, certain opportunities that seem to appear out of nowhere. These aren't coincidences, they're the universe guiding you, aligning you with your deepest desires. But this heightened intuition comes with a challenge: trust. Can you trust your inner voice even when it leads you into the unknown? Can you trust the signs and synchronicities that are showing up in your life? The waxing crescent is testing you, asking you to listen, to feel, to act on the guidance that's coming through. What if you ignore it? What if you miss the message the universe is trying to send? To add a layer of suspense, let's pose an unanswered cosmic question. What if the waxing crescent in Gemini is activating a larger astrological event? Could there be a planetary alignment, a rare transit, that's making this phase more powerful than usual? Some astrologers believe that Gemini's ruler, Mercury, might be in a significant position in April 2025, amplifying the moon's influence even further. Could this be the start of a cosmic chain reaction, a series of events that will unfold over the coming months? These questions keep the mystery alive, urging you to stay engaged, to keep exploring, to dive deeper into the astrological currents that are shaping your life. The waxing crescent in Gemini also brings a surge of creativity, making it the perfect time to start a new project, to brainstorm ideas, to map out your next steps. If you've been sitting on a dream, a book you want to write, a business you want to launch, a conversation you've been meaning to have, this is your moment. The universe is handing you a spark, a burst of mental clarity that can light the way forward. But you must act quickly. This energy is fleeting, and if you don't seize it, you might miss the chance to bring your vision to life. Start by setting aside time each day to focus on your project. Write down your ideas, no matter how wild or unformed they seem. Talk to others, share your thoughts, gather feedback. The waxing crescent in Gemini thrives on connection, on the exchange of ideas, so don't be afraid to reach out, to collaborate, to let your creativity flow. You might also notice physical and emotional symptoms during this phase, signs that the waxing crescent's energy is already at work. Have you felt a racing heartbeat, a sudden burst of energy that keeps you up at night? Or perhaps you've experienced moments of clarity where an idea or solution comes to you out of the blue as if the universe itself whispered it in your ear. Some people report feeling more talkative during this phase, their words flowing with a passion they can't contain. Others feel a sense of restlessness, a need to move, to explore, to break free from the mundane. These symptoms aren't random, they're the waxing crescent in Gemini activating your mind, your heart, your spirit. But they can also be overwhelming if you're not prepared. The key is to channel this energy, to direct it toward your goals, to use it as fuel for your dreams. To make this phase even more actionable, let's explore some practical ways to harness the waxing crescent's energy in Gemini. Start by creating a space for brainstorming. Set up a notebook, a whiteboard, or a digital document where you can capture your ideas. Spend 15 minutes each day free-writing, letting your thoughts flow without judgment. Don't worry about perfection, just let the ideas come. You might be surprised at the insights that emerge, the connections you make, the possibilities that unfold. You can also use this time to connect with others, reach out to a friend, join a group, or attend a workshop where you can share your ideas and learn from others. Gemini thrives on communication, so the more you engage with the world around you, the more you'll amplify this energy. Another way to align with this phase is through meditation. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and visualize the crescent moon glowing in the sky, its light infused with Gemini's airy, electric energy. Imagine this light filling your mind, clearing away any fog, illuminating your thoughts with clarity and purpose. As you meditate, focus on a question: what idea is calling me right now? What step can I take to bring it to life? Let the answers come naturally, trusting your intuition to guide you. You can also use affirmations to reinforce this energy. Try something like, I am open to new ideas, new connections, new possibilities. Repeat this daily, letting it sink into your subconscious, aligning you with the waxing crescent's power. As we close this exploration of the waxing crescent in Gemini, let's leave you with one final question to keep the suspense alive. What if this phase is unlocking a hidden part of you, a potential you've never tapped into before? The waxing crescent in Gemini is a cosmic catalyst, a moment when the universe is aligning to support your growth, your creativity, your dreams. Don't let it pass you by. This is your chance to step into your power, to embrace the unknown, to set the stage for a transformation that could change everything. Are you ready to take the leap? The waxing crescent isn't just about planning, it's a sacred time for manifestation and spiritual growth. This phase is your chance to align with the universe and bring your dreams into reality. It's a time of potential where your intentions can take root and grow just like a seedling in fertile soil. But you must act now. The energy is building, and the longer you wait, the more you risk missing this cosmic wave. The waxing crescent is more than a lunar phase, it's a sacred portal, a cosmic gateway that opens once a month, offering you the chance to align with the universe and manifest your deepest desires. In April 2025, this portal is charged with an energy that's both gentle and electrifying, a quiet power that's ready to propel you toward your dreams. This isn't a time for hesitation or doubt, it's a time for action, for intention, for stepping into the flow of the universe with courage and clarity. The waxing crescent is your opportunity to plant the seeds of your future, to set intentions that will grow and flourish as the moon waxes toward fullness. But there's an urgency here, a cosmic clock that's ticking louder with each passing day. The energy is building, and if you don't act now, you might miss this wave of potential. Have you felt it yet? That stirring in your soul, that pull towards something greater? If you haven't, you will soon, because the waxing crescent is coming, and it's bringing a surge of magic that could change everything. Manifestation during the waxing crescent is pure alchemy. This phase is all about potential, about taking the raw energy of your dreams and shaping it into something tangible, something real. It's the moment when the universe hands you a blank canvas and says, what will you create? Just as a seedling takes root in fertile soil, your intentions during this phase can take root in the cosmic ethers, growing stronger with each passing day. But manifestation isn't just about wishing, it's about action, about aligning your energy with the universe's flow, about taking concrete steps to bring your dreams to life. The waxing crescent is the perfect time to start this process, to lay the groundwork for your future, to set the stage for a transformation that could redefine your path. But here's the catch, this energy is fleeting, a narrow window that lasts only a few days. If you don't seize it, if you don't plant your seeds now, you might miss the chance to harness the universe's support. Spiritually, the waxing crescent is a time of awakening, a moment when your connection to the divine, to the unseen forces of the universe is heightened. If you've been feeling a pull to deepen your spiritual practice, to connect with your higher self, to explore the mysteries of the cosmos, this is your moment. The waxing crescent supports new beginnings, making it the ideal time to start a daily meditation practice, to journal your dreams, to spend time in nature and listen to the whispers of the earth. You might feel your intuition sharpening during this phase, your inner guidance growing stronger, more clear. Have you noticed this already? A sudden knowing, a gut feeling that guides you in ways you can't explain? That's the waxing crescent at work, awakening your spiritual senses, preparing you for the journey ahead. But this spiritual awakening comes with a challenge: trust. Can you trust your intuition even when it leads you into the unknown? Can you trust the universe to support you even when the path ahead isn't clear? The waxing crescent is testing you, asking you to let go of fear, to embrace the uncertainty, to step into the flow with faith and courage. This phase is a time of growth, not just in the physical world, but in the spiritual realm as well. It's a time to nurture your soul, to reflect on your values, to align with your true purpose. What matters most to you? What do you want to cultivate in your life? The waxing crescent is your chance to get clear on these questions, to set intentions that resonate with your deepest truth, to create a foundation for long-term growth and happiness. To make this phase even more actionable, let's explore some practical steps for manifestation during the waxing crescent. First, take a moment to reflect on your deepest desires. What have you been dreaming of? A new career that lights you up, a relationship that fills your heart, a personal transformation that sets you free? Get specific. Don't just say, "I want to be happy." Dig deeper. What does happiness look like for you? What does it feel like? Who are you with? What are you doing? The more detailed you can be, the more powerful your intention will become. Write down your goal in a journal, describing it in vivid detail. Imagine the sights, the sounds, the emotions you'll feel when your dream becomes reality. Let your heart lead and don't hold back. Next, create a vision board to bring your intention to life. Gather images, quotes, and symbols that represent your dream, cut them out of magazines, print them from the internet, or draw them yourself. Paste them on a board, a piece of paper, or even a digital space where you can see them every day. This isn't just a craft project, it's a powerful tool for manifestation, a way to keep your goal top of mind, to infuse it with energy, to signal to the universe that you're serious about making it happen. Place your vision board somewhere you'll see it often: on your desk, by your bed, as your phone's wallpaper, and let it remind you of the future you're creating. Affirmations are another powerful tool for manifestation during the waxing crescent. Write positive statements that align with your goal, statements that rewire your subconscious mind and reinforce your intention. For example, if you're manifesting a new career, you might write, "I am open to new opportunities that bring me fulfillment and abundance." If you're manifesting a relationship, you might say, "I am worthy of love and I attract a partner who cherishes me." Repeat these affirmations daily, either out loud or in your mind, letting them sink into your being, aligning your energy with your desire. The waxing crescent's energy will amplify these affirmations, helping them take root in the cosmic ethers, setting the stage for your dream to manifest. Rituals can also deepen your connection to this phase, creating a sacred space for your intentions to grow. One powerful ritual is to light a candle each night during the waxing crescent, focusing on your goal as the flame glows. Choose a candle color that resonates with your intention: green for growth, gold for abundance, white for clarity, and as you light it, imagine your dream becoming more powerful, more real, with each flicker of the flame. Visualize the crescent moon above you, its light pouring down, infusing your intention with cosmic energy. Another ritual is to meditate under the waxing crescent moon, finding a quiet spot outside where you can see the sky. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and imagine your goal as if it's already come true. Feel the emotions of achieving it, the joy, the pride, the gratitude, and let those feelings program your subconscious for success. Crystals can amplify this energy even further. Work with stones like citron, which attracts abundance, moonstone, which enhances intuition, or clear quartz, which brings clarity. Hold the crystal in your hand while you meditate, or place it on your vision board to infuse your intention with its vibration. You can also create a crystal grid, arranging your stones in a sacred pattern, perhaps a crescent shape to mirror the moon, and placing your written intention in the center. As you set up the grid, focus on your goal, imagining the crystals amplifying your energy, sending it out into the universe to manifest. You might also notice physical and emotional symptoms during this phase, signs that the waxing crescent's energy is already at work. Have you felt a surge of inspiration lately, a sudden clarity about what you want? Or perhaps you've experienced moments of doubt, a fear that your dreams are too big, too out of reach. Some people report feeling more emotional during this phase, their hearts opening as the moon's energy pulls at their subconscious. Others feel a sense of anticipation, a knowing that something big is coming, even if they can't quite name it. These symptoms aren't random, they're the universe's way of preparing you, of aligning you with the cosmic flow. The key is to embrace them, to use them as fuel for your manifestation, to let them guide you toward your dreams. To add a layer of suspense, let's pose an unanswered cosmic question. What if the waxing crescent in April 2025 is activating a larger universal energy, a wave of manifestation that's rippling through the collective consciousness? Some spiritual teachers believe that lunar phases like this one can trigger global shifts, moments when humanity as a whole is called to awaken, to grow, to create. Could this be one of those moments? Could your personal manifestation be part of a larger cosmic plan? These questions keep the mystery alive, urging you to stay engaged, to keep exploring, to dive deeper into the spiritual currents that are shaping your life. As we close this exploration of manifestation and spiritual awakening, let's leave you with one final question to keep the suspense alive. What if the waxing crescent is unlocking a hidden power within you, a gift that's been waiting to emerge? This phase is a cosmic catalyst, a moment when the universe is aligning to support your growth, your dreams, your spiritual journey. Don't let it pass you by. This is your chance to step into your power, to align with the universe, to set the stage for a transformation that could change everything. Are you ready to plant the seeds of your future? Let's dive into the science behind this cosmic dance. The moon orbits Earth every 29.5 days, its position relative to the sun creating the phases we see. During the new moon, it's hidden between Earth and the sun. As it moves, the waxing crescent appears, a thin sliver of light that grows into the first quarter, waxing gibbous and full moon, before waning back to darkness. This cycle isn't just visual, it's gravitational. The moon's pull creates tides, shifting oceans with its force. And that same pull might be stirring your emotions, your sleep, your dreams. The moon's dance with Earth is a cosmic ballet, a gravitational partnership that has shaped life on our planet for billions of years. Every 29.5 days, the moon completes one full orbit around Earth, its position relative to the sun creating the phases we see in the night sky. This cycle is more than a visual phenomenon, it's a force of nature, a rhythm that governs the tides, influences the environment, and, some believe, subtly affects human behavior. In April 2025, as the waxing crescent rises, this cycle is reaching a critical moment, a surge of energy that's already rippling through the cosmos, stirring the ethers, and calling you to pay attention. Have you felt it yet? That subtle shift in your energy, that quiet pull towards something new? If you haven't, you will soon, because the waxing crescent is coming, and its influence is undeniable. Let's break down the science of this lunar cycle to understand its power. It all begins with the new moon. When the moon is positioned between Earth and the sun, its dark side facing us, rendering it invisible from our perspective. This is a moment of darkness, a cosmic reset that marks the start of the cycle. As the moon continues its orbit, it moves to the side, and a thin sliver of light appears, the waxing crescent, the first phase of illumination. This sliver grows over the next few days, leading to the first quarter where the moon is half-lit, a symbol of balance and decision-making. Then comes the waxing gibbous, a phase of refinement and preparation as the moon grows fuller, building toward the climax of the full moon, a radiant burst of light that illuminates the night sky. After this peak, the energy shifts as the moon begins to wane, moving through the waning gibbous, a time of gratitude and reflection, then the last quarter, a phase of letting go, and finally the waning crescent, where the moon prepares to return to darkness, completing the cycle before starting anew. This cycle isn't just a visual spectacle. It's a gravitational phenomenon that shapes the world around us. The moon's pull on Earth creates tides, shifting oceans with a force that can be felt across the planet. During the new and full moons, when the sun and moon are aligned, this pull is amplified, creating spring tides, powerful surges that can reshape coastlines, flood estuaries, and alter ecosystems. But even during the waxing crescent, the moon's influence is felt, subtly shifting the Earth's rhythms in ways that ripple through the environment. Scientists have long studied this gravitational relationship, marveling at the moon's ability to move entire oceans with its invisible force. But what if this force isn't just affecting water? What if it's affecting you, your emotions, your sleep, your dreams, in ways you haven't fully realized? The debate over the moon's effect on human behavior is ongoing, but the evidence is compelling. Some studies suggest that the moon's gravitational pull can influence moods, mental health, and sleep patterns, particularly during phases like the waxing crescent. When its energy is building, you might feel more restless during this phase, your mind racing with ideas, your body buzzing with a subtle energy that keeps you awake at night. Have you noticed this already? A sudden difficulty falling asleep, a dream that feels more vivid, More real than usual? Some researchers believe that the moon's pull affects the water in our bodies. Just as it moves the oceans, it might move us, subtly shifting our emotional tides, our mental clarity, our physical energy. Others point to anecdotal evidence, noting that hospital admissions, emergency calls, and even birth rates often spike during certain lunar phases. While the scientific community remains divided, there's no denying that the moon has been linked to human behavior for centuries, its cycles mirrored in the rhythms of our lives. Ancient cultures understood this instinctively, long before modern science had the tools to study the moon's effects. In the lands of Zephyr, farmers planted their crops by the moon's phases, knowing that the waxing crescent was the ideal time to sow seeds for growth. In the forests of Eldoria, tribes held ceremonies during this phase, offering prayers for abundance and renewal, believing that the moon's energy would amplify their intentions. These traditions weren't just superstition. They were rooted in a deep understanding of the moon's power, a wisdom that modern science is only beginning to catch up with. The waxing crescent, in particular, was seen as a time of potential, a moment when the natural world was primed for growth, when the earth itself seemed to hold its breath, waiting for the seeds of the future to take root. Myths and legends amplify this power, weaving stories that reflect the moon's universal influence. In the lore of Thalindra, the moon goddess Lyrian drove her chariot across the sky, her light symbolizing the ebb and flow of time, a reminder of life's constant cycles. In the tales of the Star Weavers, the waxing crescent was a protector, guiding hunters through the night, its gentle light a beacon of hope in the darkness. And in the Chronicles of Myralith, the moon goddess Silvara lived in eternal longing, her story a poignant reminder of love's sacrifice, of the delicate balance between beauty and sorrow. These myths aren't just stories. They're a reflection of the moon's role in shaping human experience, a testament to its power to inspire, to guide, to transform. The waxing crescent, in particular, is often seen as a symbol of new beginnings, a time to set intentions, to align with the cosmic currents, to tap into a power that resonates with the earth and sky. Even today, the moon's influence is felt in modern culture, its presence woven into the fabric of our lives. Visionary entrepreneur Elias Thorne has spoken of timing his ventures with lunar cycles, believing that the waxing crescent sparks innovation, a surge of energy that can propel new ideas to success. Artists like Serafina Vale align their creative releases with this phase, tapping into its energy of beginnings to launch albums, exhibitions, and tours. In pop culture, the anime Lunar Guardians mirrors this power, with heroes drawing strength from the moon's phases to protect the world, their transformations a metaphor for the growth and renewal that the waxing crescent inspires. From the haunting Moonlit Reverie by composer Alaric Vey, a piece that evokes the mystery and melancholy of the lunar cycle, to the poetic Stellar Wanderer by writer Eloan Sage, a tale of adventure and introspection under the moon's glow, the moon's influence is undeniable. You might also notice physical and emotional symptoms during this phase, signs that the waxing crescent's energy is already at work. Have you felt a sense of restlessness lately? A need to move, to create, to break free from routine? Or perhaps you've experienced vivid dreams, ones that linger in your mind long after you wake, filled with symbols and messages you can't quite decipher. Some people report feeling more emotional during this phase, their hearts opening as the moon's energy pulls at their subconscious. Others feel a sense of anticipation, a knowing that something big is coming, even if they can't quite name it. These symptoms aren't random. They're the universe's way of preparing you, of aligning you with the cosmic flow. The key is to embrace them, to use them as fuel for your growth, to let them guide you toward your dreams. To add a layer of suspense, let's pose an unanswered cosmic question. What if the waxing crescent in April 2025 is part of a larger celestial event, a convergence of forces that's amplifying its influence? Some scientists believe that solar activity, geomagnetic storms, and even the positions of other planets can enhance the moon's effects, creating a ripple effect that's felt across the planet. Could this be one of those moments? Could the waxing crescent be triggering a global shift, a moment when the collective consciousness is called to awaken, to grow, to create? These questions keep the mystery alive, urging you to stay engaged, to keep exploring, to dive deeper into the cosmic currents that are shaping your life. As we close this exploration of science, myths, and cultural resonance, let's leave you with one final question to keep the suspense alive. What if the waxing crescent is activating a hidden connection between you and the universe? A bond that's been waiting to be discovered? This phase is a cosmic catalyst, a moment when the moon's energy is aligning to support your growth, your dreams, your journey. Don't let it pass you by. This is your chance to step into the flow, to align with the universe, to set the stage for a transformation that could change everything. Are you ready to embrace the moon's power? Across cultures, the waxing crescent holds profound meaning. In Western astrology, it's a time of intention setting, a phase of optimism and growth. In the traditions of Shannara, it marks the early stages of ambition, a time when hope blooms. Indigenous tribes of the Verdant Plains see it as a moment of renewal, a time to plan for the seasons ahead. These interpretations remind us that the moon's energy is universal, yet deeply personal. The waxing crescent is a universal symbol, a celestial beacon that has guided humanity across cultures, continents, and centuries. Its gentle light, a mere sliver in the night sky, holds profound meaning, its energy resonating with the rhythms of the earth and the human spirit. In April 2025, as this phase rises, its influence is felt around the world, stirring the collective consciousness, calling us to align with its power. This isn't just a lunar phase. It's a cosmic invitation, a moment when the universe is urging you to set intentions, to embrace growth, to step into the flow of something greater. Have you felt it yet? That subtle shift in your energy, that quiet pull towards something new? If you haven't, you will soon, because the waxing crescent is coming, and its message is universal. This is your time to create, to grow, to transform. In Western astrology, the waxing crescent is seen as a time of intention setting, a phase of optimism and growth that sets the stage for the lunar cycle ahead. Astrologers view this phase as a moment of potential, a time to plant the seeds of your dreams, to lay the groundwork for what's to come. It's a phase of anticipation, where the energy is fresh, forward-moving, and full of possibility. But there's an urgency here, a cosmic clock that's ticking louder with each passing day. The waxing crescent is a fleeting moment, a narrow window that lasts only a few days. If you don't act now, if you don't seize this energy, you might miss the chance to align with the universe's flow. What intentions have you been holding back? What dreams have you been hesitant to pursue? The waxing crescent is your cosmic green light. It's telling you to start now, to take that first step, to plant the seeds that will bloom into something extraordinary. In the traditions of Shannara, a land steeped in lunar lore, the waxing crescent marks the early stages of ambition, a time when hope blooms like the first flowers of spring. The people of Shannara have long followed the lunar calendar, their lives intertwined with the rhythms of the moon, their festivals and rituals timed to its phases. For them, the waxing crescent is a moment of renewal, a time to set personal goals, to dream of the future, to gather the resources needed for growth. They see this phase as a symbol of potential, a reminder that even the smallest spark can grow into a blazing fire if nurtured with care. But there's a challenge here: patience. The waxing crescent is a time of beginnings, but it requires trust, a willingness to let your intentions unfold gradually, to tend to them with love and intention. Can you embrace the slow, steady growth, or will you rush ahead, risking the delicate balance of this phase? Indigenous tribes of the Verdant Plains have their own interpretation, seeing the waxing crescent as a moment of renewal, a time to plan for the seasons ahead. For these tribes, the moon is a vital force, a guide that shapes their daily lives, their harvests, their spiritual practices. They observe the moon's phases with reverence, noting how each one mirrors the cycles of nature, the growth of plants, the migration of animals, the changing of the seasons. The waxing crescent, in particular, is a time to celebrate the energy of growth, to set clear intentions for the months ahead, to align with the natural world in a way that honors its rhythms. They might hold ceremonies during this phase, gathering under the crescent moon to share stories, to offer prayers, to plant literal seeds in the earth as a symbol of their hopes for the future. These traditions remind us that the moon's energy is universal, yet deeply personal, its meaning shaped by the culture, the land, the people who honor it. Lunar festivals around the world celebrate this cycle, weaving the waxing crescent into a tapestry of tradition and ritual. The Harvest Moon Festival in Shannara, while tied to the full moon, reflects the broader lunar rhythm, with the waxing crescent setting the stage for growth and abundance. During this festival, families gather to share meals, to offer thanks for the harvest, to set intentions for the coming year. But the waxing crescent plays a role as well, marking the early stages of this cycle, a time when the seeds of gratitude and abundance are planted. In ancient times, tribes held ceremonies during this phase, offering prayers for prosperity, lighting fires to honor the moon's light, dancing under the stars to celebrate the energy of new beginnings. These celebrations weren't just symbolic. They were a way to align with the moon's power, to tap into its energy, to ensure a bountiful future. Today, modern spiritual practices continue this tradition, honoring the waxing crescent with rituals that harness its energy for growth and manifestation. In the Order of the Crescent, a contemporary spiritual community, practitioners create vision boards during this phase, writing down their intentions, meditating under the moon, and planting seeds, both literal and metaphorical, for the future. They see the waxing crescent as a powerful time for personal development, a moment when the energy is fresh and forward-moving, encouraging them to act on their desires, to manifest their dreams. They might practice divination during this phase, using tarot cards, runes, or pendulums to gain insight into their path, to clarify their intentions, to align with the universe's guidance. These practices remind us that the waxing crescent is a time of action, a time to step into your power, to create the life you desire. You might also notice physical and emotional symptoms during this phase, signs that the waxing crescent's energy is already at work. Have you felt a sense of anticipation lately, a knowing that something big is coming? Or perhaps you've experienced moments of clarity, where an idea or solution comes to you out of the blue, as if the universe itself whispered it in your ear. Some people report feeling more emotional during this phase, their hearts opening as the moon's energy pulls at their subconscious. Others feel a sense of restlessness, a need to move, to create, to break free from routine. These symptoms aren't random. They're the universe's way of preparing you, of aligning you with the cosmic flow. The key is to embrace them, to use them as fuel for your growth, to let them guide you toward your dreams. To make this phase even more actionable, let's explore some daily rituals for aligning with the waxing crescent's energy. Start your morning with a meditation, visualizing the crescent moon glowing softly in the sky, its light filling you with inspiration, clarity, and purpose. Imagine your intentions taking root, growing stronger with each passing day. Then, set a daily intention. What small step can you take toward your dreams? Write it down and carry it with you throughout the day, letting it guide your actions. You can also incorporate movement into your routine. Try a morning yoga session, focusing on poses that open your heart and mind, like a crescent moon pose or a gentle backbend. As you move, breathe deeply, imagining the moon's energy flowing through you, filling you with vitality and purpose. In the evening, take a moment to reflect on your day. Journal your thoughts. What steps did you take toward your goals? What obstacles arose? What insights did you gain? This practice helps you stay connected to the waxing crescent's energy, ensuring that you're moving forward, even if the steps are small. You can also use this time to express gratitude, acknowledging what you've accomplished so far, what you're grateful for, what you're looking forward to. Gratitude is a powerful tool for manifestation, amplifying the waxing crescent's energy, aligning you with the universe's abundance. The waxing crescent also supports relationships, making it a great time to connect with others, to nurture the bonds that matter most to you. Reach out to a friend, have a meaningful conversation, share your dreams and listen to theirs. If there's a relationship in your life that needs healing, this is the time to address it. Speak your truth, express your intentions, and work together to create a stronger connection. The waxing crescent's energy is all about growth, and that includes the growth of your relationships. What connections can you strengthen during this phase? What conversations have you been putting off? The universe is supporting you, urging you to act, to build the relationships that will carry you forward. To add a layer of suspense, let's pose an unanswered cosmic question. What if the waxing crescent in April 2025 is part of a larger global awakening? A moment when the collective consciousness is called to rise? Some spiritual teachers believe that lunar phases like this one can trigger shifts in humanity as a whole, moments when we're all called to grow, to create, to connect. Could this be one of those moments? Could your personal growth be part of a larger cosmic plan? These questions keep the mystery alive, urging you to stay engaged, to keep exploring, to dive deeper into the cultural and spiritual currents that are shaping your life. As we close this exploration of cultural interpretations and daily alignment, let's leave you with one final question to keep the suspense alive. What if the waxing crescent is activating a hidden connection between you and the universe, a bond that's been waiting to be discovered? This phase is a cosmic catalyst, a moment when the moon's energy is aligning to support your growth, your dreams, your journey. Don't let it pass you by. This is your chance to step into the flow, to align with the universe, to set the stage for a transformation that could change everything. Are you ready to embrace the moon's power? The waxing crescent in April 2025 is your chance to transform your life. This phase is a cosmic gateway, a time to plant seeds, set intentions, and embrace new beginnings. But you must act now. Its energy is fleeting, and the universe waits for no one. This isn't a moment to fear, but to embrace. You're on the cusp of growth, and the waxing crescent is here to guide you. To stabilize your energy and avoid disturbances, take these steps. Avoid crowds and overstimulating environments. They can scatter your focus during this sensitive time. Spend time in nature to recalibrate. Walk in a forest, sit by a river, or gaze at the stars. Adjust your sleep patterns to counteract restlessness. Go to bed earlier and create a calming nighttime routine. Practice deep breathing and meditation daily to ground yourself, focusing on your intentions as you inhale the universe's energy. These simple actions will align you with the waxing crescent's power, ensuring you harness its potential. Don't face this shift alone. Join our community. Comment below. What symptoms have you felt during this waxing crescent? Share your intentions, your dreams, your experiences. I'm here to support you. Let's grow together. Subscribe to Cosmic Wisdom Naturally to stay ahead of these cosmic transformations. We'll guide you through every lunar phase, ensuring you're always prepared for what's next. Hit that bell so you never miss an update. Your cosmic journey is just beginning.